Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. And I think we're going to go with one of my less played classes, the Hunter. The kind of disappointing crap I will get now. Flare is interesting, but Pyromancer seems like the clear choice. Someday I'm going to make a deck with Eerie Statues, because I think he's cool, but it would definitely be a constructed deck. In the arena, he seems like utter garbage. Dart Trap is interesting, because they're going to want to use hero power at some point. To deal damage to a random enemy. I mean, it's hard for them to... This is one of those ones that's harder for them to narrow down. Like, if they use their hero power, fine. It might kill one of their minions, or just do 5 damage to them, which is probably okay either way. But, if they're trying to figure out which other Hunter secret you have, it could be very annoying. That said, good to have the Timberwolf. He powers the beast stuff, and he makes the other beasts better. Even though he's like a bad first turn play, he serves a pretty useful purpose. He's not the strongest though. The Dart Trap is cool, but no, I'm gonna take the Timberwolf. Whatever. This seems to go against the Hunter philosophy, but this goes against my philosophy, and this is a crummy Murloc, so I guess I'm gonna take the Refreshment Vendor, but it's dumb. I like his stats for his cost better than those other guys. Ghouls, okay. Silverhand Regent is pretty. That's doing 2 damage and making a 1/1 is pretty good damn hero power. I should probably take the Trog though for more like aggressive power. We'll take the Silverhand Recruit. I don't care, whatever. I'll just pick all the wrong things. Boulder Fist is very good. That's it. I really like Evil Heckler. Let's get the Heckler. I'm likely not to prioritize Taunt so much with the Hunter, I would think. So we'll get that locked in. You guys are all idiots. You're just all idiots. Fine, I'll take your stupid Mad Bomber. Very situational. You're still an idiot. You're no good anymore since they nerfed you. Kill Command is excellent, though. Tundra Rhino? Excellent. Houndmaster is excellent. Do I want the Houndmaster or the Boulder Fist Ogre, though? Houndmaster is super excellent if you have sufficient beasts. So far, I have uno. He has a lot of efficient stats. Include like that +2/+2. If you can have a beast out that can attack, that's like a charge +2/+2, which is good. It's got the taunt, so even if you don't have one that can attack, that's still good. But you do need a beast to go with him. Boulder Fist doesn't need anything. He just boulders you with his fist. I'm gonna take the Houndmaster. I'm gonna get screwed over and not get any beasts that are good. Patron is cool. You're not gonna work, and Cold Light Oracle could arguably work if I went with a really rushy Hunter deck, but screw that. I am not giving stuff to my opponent. I refuse. I think you're going to be more... I think you're expensive and not the right kind of expensive. I already have the Grim Patron. It's a little iffy for 5 mana if you don't have a plan, so take the Harvest Golem for efficiency. Freezing Trap, not my favorite trap. I recognize that it's actually pretty good. Rocketeer is good for finishing, but Bluegill is better for taking out minions. Okay, you guys are both terrible. Most of these rows have been terrible. I'm taking the Freezing Trap, which I don't like. But it's not a terrible card. Those other 2 guys were terrible-ass cards. This is an excellent row. There have been about 4 rows where I would have chosen any one of these cards over the stuff in those rows. The Scarab, good for paste, and he gives me another beast to trigger my kill command, and for the Houndmaster... Glaive Zuka is fantastic, though I need to have those Glaive Zukas, because I might not get any other weapons. Piss off right there. This is another very strong row. I already have a Bluegill. I'm going to need the Fat at some point, but this is also a kind of Fat. This is Fat that's reliant on me having other things alive. But he's so strong, and his beast, whatever. I might need him just to trigger kill command. Okay, I'm finally taking a Boulder Fist. I could have had so many goddamn Boulder Fists. Boulder Fist, while very good, I don't think is the card that you want your deck to be, like, full of. It is no Fire Elemental. If I could have had 5 Fire Elementals by now, or 4, or however many Boulder Fists I've had, it'd be ridiculously awesome. Having that many Boulder Fists would probably just make my deck slow. So, I want to have that kind of pressure that I can put on early game and kill thing. A lot of 3/2s for 2 is fine, so the Puddle Stomper might work, but I'm going to take the Dart Trap. It's more interesting. I'll probably hate it. Another Timberwolf would be another beast for things. They boost each other. Like I feel like I'd rather have the Squire, because he's not a 1/1 for 1. Like, He's still not a first turn play. I'm going to take the Squire. Probably horrible. Oh my god, with the Beast and Squire again. I'm not taking the Core Hound. It's too expensive for what he does. I can't play him and Kill Command in the same turn, so I'm not counting his being a beast as an actual benefit. Or should I? Because if I had the Tundra Rhino out, then he'd be like, brah. Ugh. If I had 2 Tundra Rhinos, that would be an acceptable strategy. This is like a 2 specific cards out of the whole deck combo at this point. I don't have a lot of other big beasts, though. God damn. Like, I take the lowly Squire, he rewards me from shooting my opponent, but Timberwolf is another beast with damage. I'm going to take the Core Hound, because I really don't have that many big guys. I really would love to get another Rhino. I probably won't. No, you're a bad card. This run has been terrible, like this set of cards. Like, I'm not complaining about this row, because the row has Sludge Belcher and they're amazing. But I'm just, overall, I've had so many bad cards and so not many good cards. There's the Camel, which I need the Beastage, but since I didn't take all the lowly Squires and Timberwolves, probably so. I mean, him pulling out a Timberwolf would be pretty neat under a lot of circumstances, but I'm not messing around with that again. All it was bad for me. Huge Toad. You know what you're getting with a huge Toad. He's a Toad, and he's huge, and there's my second Tundra Rhino. Lance Carrier, also awesome, but we're going to go 2 Tundra Rhinos. Now there's a reasonable chance, still not a great chance, but there is some chance that in one of these games, I'm going to have a Tundra Rhino out, and it's going to be alive the next turn, and I'm going to go like, instant Core Hound. Dire Wolf. He's both a beast, and he's better than those other guys. Although Agent Smith is good in the context where we have a lot of weapons. There's stuff, but whatever. I want the Yeti. I don't have enough stuff in that department. Yetis are fine. They're not as like super awesome as they used to be. This would be another big good guy. If I didn't have 2 Rhinos, I would much rather have him than the Core Hound. In fact, I'd still generally rather have him than the Core Hound. But I have the Core Hound now. I'm not going to take him as well. Seems a little bit excessive. Do I need the Voodoo Doctor to help heal me, keep me in the game, or the Ice Rager to be super, super aggressive? I won't have that ridiculous an amount of expensive stuff in there if I have the Kraken. He does do 4 damage right away, which is really good at finishing people and removing threats, but it's so late game. The Ice Rager is probably not going to last, but I'm going to take the Ice Rager anyway, because he's not a crappy Fire Rager, whatever. Magma Rager. I need both of these cards really badly. I don't have the cards for killing enemy minions. I have like 1 kill command. How can I turn down an Animal Companion, though? There's a chance that it'd be guaranteed charge, even if I get the Bear or the all your things get +1 attack one, both of which are pretty good options. I need that Deadly Shot, though, because I don't have them. I have a fair amount of minions, but I have a couple of traps that are not the greatest. I have a bunch of minions that I'm not super thrilled with. I mean, they're mostly okay, but how am I supposed to choose between these 2 cards? So bad. I better take the Deadly Shot. The Animal Companion is amazing, but it's not granting me a lot of special utility that I don't have elsewhere, and the Healbot would probably be good, but we're going to go Tomb Spider, continue our Beastage theme. I don't have enough beasts for Call Pet. I don't think. It's like, it's a 2 mana to do 0. Like, draw the card that you would have drawn if you didn't have a Call Pet in there. If you have like an actual combo deck in Constructed where there's a certain card you're digging for, then that might even make sense, and then if you also get the beast, then it's super awesome. I have a decent number of beasts. I got 1, 2, 3... Wow. Not even that many. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 beasts. Okay, it's not that bad, but I think I'm going to have to take the King of Beasts for the taunt. This guy sucks. Another Tundra Rhino. The Stormwind Champion would be awesome too, but I think the Tundra Rhino is probably being cheaper. It is charged. It will come out and do the charge thing. So let's go way too heavy on the Tundra Rhinos. It's fine. We'll take a Knife Juggler over the Arcane Golem. Even though the Golem's good later. I don't think this deck is actually good, but I might get some cool plays. He's more of the things that kill things. Like, severely. Oh, boy. I don't know. I have 2 traps. They're not the best traps. I don't have any stuff that benefits traps, which is okay because I only have 2. I got... I'm glad I didn't go too heavy on the Tundra Wolves. Even, like, I could have had 3 of them. But without Unleash the Hounds, it's just not as good. Grim Patron, I probably can't make him work. I have 3 Tundra Rhinos. I don't need to keep one in my starting hand. We're going to try and get some of the cheaper cards. Because about a third of my deck is expensive, but most of it is not. I think less than half of my deck costs 4 or more, which means there should be a ton of 3 or less cards in there that I could pull out.
Someone called.
Okay, playing him just to play something. Seems reasonable. Timberwolf is just going to get Kung Food. Just going to become food. That's not very good. We don't want to freezing trap that guy. He might actually do something useful. Could just coin shoot my opponent. That seems horrible. I don't want to use the coin for that. I'm just going to play a Timberwolf. Whatever. Hopefully I draw something good that I can coin out. But for now, unless my opponent has something better, like Darnassus Supplicant guy. You're going to Wrath that to draw the card? No, that's a shitty play, dude. I can't say it's the worst play ever, but I do think that play is just flat out inferior to Kung Fu kill my guy, do 2 damage, and still have Wrath in your hand. You could draw that card later, or you could use it to do 3 damage. Apparently I have to throw away my wolf to kill this crappy guy, because I don't have the stuff. I'd rather, because at the moment the toad is feeling more valuable. I mean, the toad would just get killed. Yeah. So I could play Toad and then coin out the freezing trap, because that guy's kind of like overpriced. I mean, that's like not a good use of the freezing trap, but it would keep my Toad alive to deal with whatever other stuff he does. Or, no, I'm going to coin out the Tomb Spider, because it's big enough to survive that guy. That's fine, actually. Let's not waste my trap. It's silly. Let's see what I can pull out of Tomb Spider. The Beast would be pretty good with... Or the Jormungandr would also be pretty good with... I mean, I can't play them for a long time. I should probably be taking the Owl for options. Those would be really good with the Rhinos, but I don't have a Rhino right now. The Jormungandr is fantastic. I'll take the one that I can realistically play in the short term. I guess. I'm sure I'll regret that, but... Okay, well now I don't want to freezing trap him because he'll get his bubble back. Freezing trap does trigger on any attack, no matter what they're attacking, so it's often good for that stuff, but yeah, no. I may just want to bluegill that guy. But then I can't play anything big enough to survive that. No, that's so dumb. Ah, lame. Lame, it's all lame. I'm just gonna lose my Toad. Like, fine, whatever. I feel like whatever my deck is supposed to be doing, I am not doing it. I am just treading water here in the least promising fashion imaginable. I mean, it's imaginable that I'd be doing a lot worse than treading water, because treading water, you at least stay afloat, but in terms of treading water, this is just not... It does not feel like it's to my benefit at all. I just hate, like, setting up these trades that are beneficial for him like that. But that's all I've had in my hand, were, like, all these 3/2s, and he's had stuff that beats them. Really idle now. Okay. I guess he didn't have something already that was fantastic to play, but that's going to give him more choices anyway. He is fond of the bubbles. What the hell? Okay, well, we're going to Mad Bomber his ass. Blow up that bubble. Preferably do 1 more damage to him. No, okay, it's going to hurt me. Fine. He can manipulate this board to his advantage, but eventually I'll start doing stuff. I mean, yeah. Instead of trying to do that, I could have just played him, but I liked the idea of blowing up the bubble. And if he'd done one more damage to him, it would have been great. Okay, that's annoying. All of his guys have Divine Shield or a Battle Cry. Every single thing he's played so far, I think. Which really is making the Freezing Trap feel as crappy as I always give it credit for being, even though in practice it should be better. I hate the goddamn Freezing Trap. This is only reinforcing my unreasonable dislike of Freezing Trap. Wow, I could heal us both to full. Whoop-de-friggin' do. There's nothing I need to protect with the Sludge Belcher, though, so I'm going to do that.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
He fights them just as well as the Sludge Belcher does. If he decides to ignore my guy, then I can kill one of his, and then throw out the Sludge Belcher to protect the now more fragile Funnel Cake. I have an interesting handful of solutions, but I'm just not doing anything at all. Rhino would be a pretty good draw, because then I could do Charge Owl. Ooh, that's not good. Pretty good Brazen Idol you got there. Bam. Okay, he's ignoring me for that. Interesting. Every single thing he has is, like, gonna give him a benefit if I Freezing Trap it. It is pissing me off now. So I could do that, get this guy up to 440. This will get killed, unfortunately. It would be much nicer if I had him out. I'm going to try like this for now. I don't like that he has the +1 spell damage. He might have a purpose for that, but he might have just taken it because it drew him a replacement card and it was good in that way. If for some reason I could have a couple guys alive, like, say, a Puddle of Slime and a crappy Funnel Cake guy, Muklas championing them could be pretty good. I think he's going to, like, start doing serious things I don't like, though. Hopefully they're serious things that are easily dispelled, like Silenced.
For the Crusade!
Every goddamn thing in his deck, everything he plays, has a benefit to being Freezing Trapped. Okay, that's... Now things are getting ridiculous. Worth silencing anyway, but it sucks. I don't have enough mana to do this, and thing. That would also be good to silence, but... Glaive Zuka! I don't need it to make him big enough to kill that. So we won't do it that way.
Stay up!
I'm going to silence her because it actually makes her smaller.
I hunt alone.
And I am going to play the dumbass Freezing Trap. If he attacks with the Death Rattle one first, then it... No, okay. So he's going to get to reuse that guy's ability, but at least he loses the +1/+1, so it's not as 100% bad for me as other situations, but it's still bad. Goddamn Freezing Trap. Like, if it was an Explosive Trap, the kind of trap I would actually play, it would have been okay. Tundra Rhino, I'm 1 mana short of being able to do the thing. I would have been able to do the thing. I'm going to take a beating, and if I use him to charge things, he will get beat up. But, I don't know.
I hunt alone.
Because whatever 1-cost minion pops out might do less damage to him, which I guess probably doesn't make much difference. We're going to kill that anyway. There's not much benefit to not killing it. Chances of him leaving the Rhino alive are basically 0, unfortunately. I don't know how I can make things work. I can never actually Rhino and play him and use his ability in the same turn anyway, so... Oh, that's great. Draw more cards. That's what I need. Really, you just replace the Wild Growth, which is a great card. Now you play that after I've gotten rid of my Silence. Awesome. Get the Core Hound? That is not the Core Hound. It's not a bad draw given the circumstances, but it's also not ideal. Okay, what does it math out to? Maths out to crap, I'm in trouble. This is what you call sucks. I can't kill him, so I'm actually dead. Dumbass here is not a beast.
I wonder.
It doesn't matter. That sucks. This whole game has just felt like, it's not like there's a single thing that went horribly wrong. It's just like the whole game just felt not good. So I'm worried is the consequence of my deck being not good. There were a lot of really dubious rows. But anyway, I think the thing we've mostly learned from that is that I'm right, Freezing Trap sucks. So, we'll watch it continue to suck next time. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.